Hi, and welcome to Hit the Podcast with me, Matthew,
Cameron,
and Taysha.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about the Honda Civic advert, which was our production 2.
Yes. How did you pitch your idea to Mike and Justin?
So I pitched it on a PowerPoint again, sort of just went through and what I wanted to do and show them a sort of video of what I put together of different adverts, sort of what we wanted to create and stuff, and they went ahead with it. So
what was your project?
So my project was to sort of make a car advert for a Honda Civic, because there's not many around on YouTube I could see, so I thought make a car advert.
What was your pitch like, Cameron? What did you pitch?
to be the cameraman, to film it again for Matthew.
So what did you pitch, Taysha?
I pitched doing the sound and the assistant director.
Originally someone else was going to be the assistant director, but they tipped me over the edge.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
We can't.
One morning they just decided to be
A nuisance.
a nuisance. We can't mention any names.
No. But if you know, you know.
you know, yeah. But he just messed around with my stuff, and I thought, no, you're not being anything on this project. You can do your own project. So, however he does his project.
Yeah. So when you pitched it, was your proposal realistic to the judges?
Yeah, I think so, because we've got it all done and a bit more, actually, because we weren't going to do them advert sponsors till I thought of another idea, and I thought,
Yeah. So we got more done than we needed.
Yeah.
To
And we got lots of footage what we didn't actually use.
So we got so much extra footage that we can just use whenever we need to use some car footage.
Yeah, like stock footage for a program or whatever. Yeah.
What were your 3 main aims for this production and why?
So definitely get clearer shots and more shots of the car than we needed. So we got backups of shots and that.
Yeah.
That's one thing we learned from doing Hit the Road. Also, I'd say it was better location. Because I got in contact with Newark Showground to ask if we could use it, and they kindly did, and we used it their runway
for 2 days.
For 2 days. And for anyone who didn't know, Newark Showground used to be the RAF Winthrop site stuff. You can do a bit of research on that if you want to find it.
Next to it is the air museum.
Yeah, where you can see the Vulcan bomber plane and all sorts of planes if you want to.
Going into the process, how was your time management in and outside of college? So, when we were in college, we would plan and make sure we know when we want to do it, how we want to do it, how long we're going to be doing it, what shots we need on the day. And then when it came to being outside of college, we did our own little research, how to use the mics, how to use cameras, how to use sound apps and stuff like that. So I think we managed it well.
Yeah. I'd say the longest thing we probably took was doing the shooting script and schedule.
The shooting script and schedule were
longest, because you had to put them in order to manage the time, because when Mike was coming along to film certain bits, we had to use him effectively to get the shots in. We needed about an hour.
Which decision that you made do you think had the biggest impact on our project?
I'd say the location.
Yeah.
The location was brilliant.
Yeah, we had a good location for 2 days.
Because you wouldn't have been able to do them shots on a normal road, because it had been too busy.
We had complete freedom.
Yeah.
Because we had no teachers there, so we got to do what we wanted, learn about stuff ourselves.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a good 2 days of just not having to stress because we've got someone watching over us constantly.
And it was about a mile of runway, so you could get a good
speed.
Well, not speed as such, but you could get up to a speed you needed to for doing certain shots.
Cameron, how do you feel about it? Which decisions that you made had the biggest impact? Like when you were filming, do you think like you changed some stuff to make it more better for Matthew?
Well, we added shots, didn't we?
Yeah. Added a few for you.
What shots did we add?
Where did the puddle one?
The puddle shot.
We had a few
How did you like
sunset
filming
shots.
that one? How did you like filming that one? Camera on.
That was right. I like the boot one better. Like,
Yeah.
seeing the boot.
Yeah. Kept your look on there. What skills have you acquired and enhanced in, and how in your personal development of this project?
I'd say I know how to drift now. Like, because my car, like, just sort of lost traction on the runway ever so slightly on a bit of gravel near the end, which we didn't realise was going to happen. Yeah.
So the skill I acquired was how to use the swing camera, how to film with a tripod and the camera.
And you got a lot behind the scenes.
I got a lot of behind the scenes and how it all goes down, how to do good shots of the sunset.
Yeah.
Because he wanted a good shot of the sunset, so we made sure we got that, and I got some pretty ones of the moon.
Yeah.
How would you rate and reflect on your performance in the roles undertaken?
I'd say 9.
I would say 9.
Cameron?
How would you rate and reflect on your performance in the roles undertaken? Me and Matthew both said 9.
I would say 9 as well. We did pretty well.
Did we have any strengths or weaknesses? I would say our weakness was at the very beginning of the project, when we had people walking around and stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't really focus. But once that was all sorted, I think it was good. We got stronger. We all started talking more and communicating on ideas.
Yeah.
Cameron thinking of Fosseway. How did it turn out compared to how your original expectations?
I'd say it turned out a lot better than...
Did you like how it was edited?
Yeah.
And who was your editor?
It was Eve.
Do you like how she did all the edits?
Yeah, and she kept like asking me, do you like this? And
So good communication.
yeah.
That's one thing I would say. She is good at good communication and like making sure you're comfortable with it.
Like the only things we did have to reshoot was just like
a couple shots of
the badges and
stuff.
Yeah. That was all.
How do you feel your production turned out?
I mean, it was in on time on the day it was meant to be in. That was a bonus, I suppose.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It's done quite a lot better on YouTube than Hit the Road.
It looked more professional.
Yeah. It's had about 200 more views than Hit the Road, which obviously clearly shows it's obviously a better, higher standard.
When it comes from feedback from Mike and Justin, what feedback would you say you will take and develop on?
I'd say the feedback will be more positive than Hit the Road.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the feedback yet, but I think it'll be good.
I think it'll be amazing for all of us, because obviously Mike came down to see what we were doing. So we could, actually see we're getting on with work.
Yeah. So, I mean, another thing what might have let us down ever so slightly is not doing the clipboard.
Yeah, the clipboard. We didn't do it.
We kind of forgot halfway through, so...
In the end, did you achieve your 3 main aims? I would say we did.
Yeah, because we got an advert.
We got an advert, we got extra footage, we got sponsors for another complete different project.
Yeah.
And
the showground were happy with it because I emailed them the other day and said, here's the advert, because they wanted to see it and that. And they were impressed with it, so...
What are your final thoughts on the project as a whole?
I'd say it's the best one we've done so far.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite ones. Because we got experiments and locations and stuff.
Yeah.
The best one, I love filming it.
Yeah, I like filming it. It was really fun. We got to spend some time just alone from everyone. Not to sound harsh, but
I mean, the only feedback I got for it, for the advert, like on Facebook, saying like we could have spent slightly longer on transition shots.
But
That's down to editing.
That's all down to editing and post-production.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna wrap up then.
Yeah. So don't forget to hit the like button, comment and subscribe. Thanks for listening. I've been Matthew.
And this has been the podcast with
Matthew.
Cameron.
Taysha.